the last month, especially to get everything online. So you've been working 15-hour days, you've barely slept. So the company decides to reward you for your hard work, and you receive an email out of the blue.
Okay.
The email, yes, it's coming.
Yeah.
The email.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Olivia, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So what other information do you need that you don't have there about the company outing?
Don't have much, but wait. Let's see. So were you in pleasure for the activity? We're encouraging you to find a partner. I need a partner who will help you to compete and win in our team building activities.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I need?
So while you're thinking about this, you get a phone call.
Okay.
And because we're on the phone, we'll turn the cameras off. And I always get my students to do this too. Because then you can't read the lips.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. You're old school. Ring, 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 ring.
All right. Hello.
Oh, hello. Is that Olivia? Is that Olivia or Olivia? I'm sorry, I got a bit confused.
Olivia.
Olivia, hi, hi. Did you get my email? I'm Alex from Human Resources.
Yes, I did.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. Really am, really am. So yeah, I'm just filling in the form. And this may sound a bit stupid, but I'd like to ask you a few personal questions to fill in the matching form. Not too personal, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
All right, so I hope you don't mind me asking.
All right,
What
go for it.
size shoes you wear?
I'm sorry. Can you say it again?
Of course. So yeah, I hope you don't mind me asking what size shoes you wear.
What kind of shoes? Right
No,
now?
What size?
What size? 39.
39. Okay, nice, nice. Is that European size or American size?
European size.
Oh, thank God for that. We'd have to do it. All right, next question. I wonder if you could tell me how many countries you visited.
I don't know. Well, let's say 10.
10 countries. All right, nice. So you're a well-traveled young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And which one of these was your favorite?
Which one? I'd say Scotland.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, a couple more questions, then I'll leave you in peace.
Okay.
Do you happen to know how many wives King Henry VIII had?
What happened to what?
Do you happen to know how many wives King Henry VIII had?
7, I believe.
You're
No?
close, but it's not the one. Never mind, never mind.
Okay.
We're all good at something, Livia. Never mind.
Okay. No, I don't know then.
All right, last question. I'll leave you in peace, leave you in peace.
Okay.
Do you think you could tell me a little bit about your personality?
My personality. I'd say I'm a sunny person, and yeah, I'm a sunny person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep things simple. Nice, nice. All right. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the trip then, and we'll be in touch with your flights, with your flight information, and we'll send you the ticket straight to the email. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care of yourself, Olivia.
Bye.
All right. That was Alex.
Okay.
Okay. So you may have noticed that I use these phrases during the questions. What kind of, would these be more formal question constructions or more informal?
I'd say more formal.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So when you're talking to people on the phone as we go through the quest, if you don't know them too well, because of course in English, as you know, I know you know, but a lot of our students are looking for the polite form of the verb, like in Italian you have lei.
Lei, yeah.
We don't have that, of course, so we just make the sentences
Longer.
super long instead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a bit confused. You don't hear anything for a couple of days, so you decide to get in touch with, well, you try and get in touch with Alex at Human Resources first. So if you
Okay.
could, Livia, click on the dice that Elena posted and tell me what number you get.
In the chat, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
the link is in the chat and the
All
dice
right.
like this.
How do you open it? Oh. Second.
Your result is 1.
All right.
Okay, so as we go on with this quest, I know that everybody else is just observing at the moment. So I'd just like you to think about, for the feedback at the end, what kind of situations you would come up with as the games master, and anything else you notice that's interesting or that you would slightly adapt to your lessons. Okay, so please observe with a critical eye. As Elena said, there's 2 games are never the same. I must have done this exact quest 25 times now, and I've never had 2 games the same because of the students and because I make it different and interesting for myself each time anyway. So,
Right, so
it's all.
I
Sorry.
got 14.
No, you didn't. You got 1. Okay,
You got
so
1.
try
All right.
and.
How do you make it work then? Okay.
All right, so try and ring Alex, Livia.
Ryan. So what did you say?
Try and call Alex.
All right.
You have to turn your video off.
All right. Drain. Doesn't tell you.
Hello, Human Resources. How can I help you?
Hi, is it Alex?
I'm sorry. Who's speaking?
Livia, you called me a couple of days ago.
Livia. Look, Livia, I'm in a massive call center. I haven't slept for 3 days, so you're going to have to help me out here. What's your surname?
Esposito.
Right, can you spell that, please?
Yeah. Esposito.
Oh my God. Bloody hell. No, I wanted chicken, not tuna. Sorry. Right, yeah. So you're going on the trip. You're with the English school, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh God. And what is it you're after?
Well, I didn't hear from you, so I was just making sure that everything is all right. You said you were going
Right. Have you got your plane tickets through yet? Have they sent you your plane tickets?
do I have my plane tickets? No, I don't think so.
Right. Okay. And what about the flight details? Do you know where you're flying from?
No, I have no idea. You didn't get back to me.
Oh my God. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get someone to give you a call back. All right. Sorry about this, Olivia. Olivia, is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get someone to call you back. All right. Sorry. It's an absolute mess in here.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
You just see Olivia's result was very bad, just 1. That's why she couldn't get any information when she called Alex. If her result was higher, she could get some information from him. Okay, sorry for interrupting the game.
No, not at all. So, Olivia, could you roll your dice again? We'll
How do you
try
roll
again.
the dice? You just pressing it?
Yeah, you just press roll.
Okay. Press roll. Wait a second. 15.
Can you repeat that?
4. 4. 4.
4.
Olivia's not
God,
very
this is going to be a long night. Okay. So, yeah, your phone's ringing. Somebody from HR. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Olivia, hi.
Hi. Who's that?
Johnny here from HR. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, that's fantastic. So good, so good. Awesome, fantastic, great, wonderful, great. That's so good. Okay, so I hear you have some trouble with your flights and things.
Yes. I was waiting for a reply and I didn't hear from anyone, so I was wondering what happened.
Okay. Do you know, I think your flight actually leaves in like 5 hours. I'm not sure. I would recommend. Are you in London right now?
Okay, yes, I'm a lot.
Yeah, you are. Okay. What you need to do is get yourself down to Gatwick ASAP, and maybe on the way we'll be able to get you your flight information. Okay.
I'll see if I can do that. Okay.
All right. Just get on a train. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Be cool. All right, Olivia. Have a good time now. Goodbye.
I guess.
Olivia, can I give you some help? Well, just tell you something. If you use any of these phrases, they will
Okay.
add extra points to the result on your dice.
Okay.
If you ask for some information, and if you use target language, it's like one phrase plus one to the result on your dice.
All right. Okay.
Okay, Olivia. So if you could roll the dice again. So you're on the train right now, on your way to Gatwick. Beautiful part of the world.
Okay, I'm departing. Okay.
And roll your dice and tell me the number.
5.
Oh God. Okay, ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Is that Olivia?
This is.
Oh, hi, Olivia. Hi. How are you? How are you? My name's Rory. I'm from Human Resources. How are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you?
I'm absolutely wonderful. Isn't it a beautiful day?
Sorry?
Isn't it a beautiful day?
It's a wonderful day. Thank you.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, yes, I've heard you've got into a little bit of a pickle with our Human Resources team.
Yes. This may sound a bit stupid, but I was hoping to get some more info about what's to happen because I have no clue where I'm going.
Well, if you ask me like that, I think I might be able to help you.
Okay.
So you're actually going to Turkey on the trip. Sorry, I've just got your information up in front of me on the screen. You're going to Turkey on the work trip. Oh, by the way, congratulations and well done for working so hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're going to Turkey, I believe. You're on your way to the airport now, right?
Yes, I'm on my way.
Good, because the flight leaves in 2 hours.
Great. Great.
Oh, isn't life exciting?
Yeah, very exciting. Thank you.
Great, great. All right, so yeah, I'll just get off the phone now. I'll see if I can email you your ticket. All right.
So wait, if you don't mind, do you happen to know once I get to Turkey what I'm supposed to be to go?
Well, yeah.
Right.
If you ask me like that, do you know what? I think it's some sort of holiday camp, like a work, get to know your holiday camp, English games, mess around, go to the beach, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, you have a good time if you get there.
Thank you.
All right, take care. So yeah, I'll be in touch. All right.
Bye.
Okay. All right, Olivia. So you're getting there slowly.
Maybe. Yeah.
So you get to the airport.
Yeah.
And you decide you don't hear anything. The flight is leaving in 90 minutes. So you decide to ring the first number you had for Human Resources.
Alex.
So roll the dice first.
Okay. Six.
Oh my goodness. You know, you can tell me any number, eh? But you're telling me all these low numbers.
I can tell you any number.
No. Be honest. Be honest. It was 6.
Sorry, 6. It's 6. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you better call Human Resources. You need your ticket ASAP.
Okay. I still don't have my ticket. Great. All right. So dring.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey, it's Mike here. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. Who am I
That's
talking
so
to?
super. That's so super. Is it a nice day over there?
What?
Is it a nice day over there?
Is it what?
Okay, don't worry about it. So what can I do for you, lady?
Yes. I'm waiting for my tickets, and I was wondering if you happen to know where am I supposed to get them? And my flight is leaving in 90 minutes, I believe, and I'm still waiting for my tickets.
Oh my goodness, that's such a problematic situation. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do about that? All right, so nobody sent your ticket so far, right?
No, nobody did.
Oh, that's really problematic. Absolutely awful. I'm so sorry about that. Are you meditating or something?
Sorry?
Are you meditating or something to keep calm?
Yeah, I am meditating, thank you, but that won't help. And so I
think it's
wonder if you could tell me where I could actually
I
get my
think it's so
ticket.
important to meditate, you know, and we need
It
to get
is.
out of ourselves, get out of the shell of our own
But
individuality.
right now it won't help, I'm afraid. So if you could please tell me where my tickets are.
Oh, do you know what? I don't know if I can, you know, I think you should just go to the Turkish Airlines desk. The Turkish Airlines desk is super, absolutely super. They help me out every time. Just go to the desk and tell them your name.
There's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
And you know what? You're kind of breaking up right now, Livy. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Okay. Have a good evening. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. So you have to go to the Turkish Airlines desk.
All right.
Your flight leaves in 1 hour. Luckily, you haven't got any hand luggage. Sorry, you haven't got any baggage to check in. You've just got hand luggage, so you might make it. So yeah, you better run over to the desk and see if you can get a ticket.
I'm running.
First, you need to roll the dice.
Okay.
I would add up to 5 points to the result on the dice because Olivia has used a lot of expressions.
He has.
I keep on scoring so low.
So Olivia, do you have a number?
Yeah, 8.
8.
8. Okay, plus 5, 13. All right, we might be able to get somewhere. Okay, so you go over to the desk, and unfortunately, there's a super long queue, but there's a telephone in the corner, and it says call here if you have an emergency regarding your tickets for flights that are just about to leave. Okay.
Okay.
So you better call that number.
All right, I'm calling. Ring, ring.
Hello, Turkish Airlines.
Hi, my name is Livia Esposito, and I'm about to fly in 60 minutes. And I hope you don't mind me asking, but I was looking for my tickets because I still haven't received them. So I
I'm
was
sorry.
wondering.
Yeah, Olivia, did you say that your flight leaves in 50 minutes, 50?
I think 50 or 60, I don't remember.
Okay, why did you come to the airport so late?
Well, I wasn't aware of my flight being at this time of the day until 5 hours ago. So I did what I could.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not the right time for a lecture, but this is just quite irresponsible. But okay, no, we'll do what we can.
Do you happen to know somebody who could help me? Because my flight is leaving soon. So
Yes, sorry. I'll send you an email later about, you know, recommendations about how long before the flight you should arrive in future.
yes, that
Have
would
a
be very
3-page
helpful
document
for
that
the
we send.
future. Right now,
So-
do you think you could tell me a
Yes.
little bit about my tickets? Otherwise, I might not
Absolutely.
get.
So I've actually, yeah, I took your name down. Yes, you're on the 10 to 8 flight to, no, you're not on that one. Oops, sorry. 1 second, please. Oh, yes, you're on the 11 p.m. flight to Ankara, and then you have a transfer to the resort where I suppose your colleagues will be waiting for you. You're not the first person to call today. Okay, so could you just tell me your email address, please, Livia, and I'll send you the tickets straight away.
My email?
Yes.
All right.
Unless you want them to be sent by pigeon.
No, my email is fine. All right. So liviaespo@gmail.com.
Great, and send. Okay, the PDF's on its way to you now. All right, have a lovely holiday.
Thank you.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. Well done.
Yeah, and of course, you ask Olivia to roll the dice again and to see if she could get your email or not.
Let's see. All right. You want me to roll the dice again?
No, it's just, I don't know if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see, I don't have, they're always very low numbers. 6!
Oh God. Well, that opens up. So I don't know how much time we've got. but you get the idea that a 6 would be, you probably need to ring this guy back, and then he's going to send an email again. Or a 20 would be, and then we could even, you can extend this as long as you want. It's actually great fun. I forget often that I'm teaching, and I feel like it's a hobby also. Because from here, I'd probably go to the security desk, and you roll a 1, and they might have found a knife in your luggage. Then you have to explain that to the security, to the police there. 20, everything's fine, and maybe you get a free drink. Or, you can play around with it. Like I say, it's different every single time, so it's as interesting as you make it.
Great.
Okay, thanks very much, Livia, for your assistance.
Problem.
Thank you, Olivia. Thank you. No, this is, well, basically how it works. You just create a situation and you think about a situation where your students might use the phrases which you want them to produce. Okay, and then you just play around with your student. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, so we are ready to answer now and to discuss it.
Elena, I have something. Sorry, I know the answer to this, but a few people have asked me, so it'll probably help others. So some of us teach one-to-one, some of us teach small groups of 2 or 3 people, but many of us teach larger groups of 5 or 10. Have you got any experience of teaching or using this with larger groups?
Okay, well, actually, well, of course, these kind of games are better for one-to-one students, or, well, I often use them in small groups up to 5 people, if there are more, 5 or 6 people in my group. Well, what I tried with a big group, once I had a workshop for 20 or 30 teachers, what I did, I just put 5 teachers at each table, and each table, it was like 1 player. And they had to come up with the decisions. Okay, I just thought, what is your table going to do? And as just 1 player, they give an idea. Okay, we are going to call Alex, for example, and they roll the dice, and we checked the result on the dice, and this is how it worked. Well, we can do it like this. Or sometimes if I have, well, in one of my group, which was like 6 people, I think, there was a very shy girl, and she didn't want to speak. I mean, she was so shy when the game started. Well, she didn't say anything. So, and the game was about adventures on a deserted island. And so I decided to make all other people either ill, or, well, 2 girls, they fell into a pit and they couldn't get out of the pit. And that shy girl, she was alone to play the game, because the boys, they were with fever, and the girls, they were sitting in the pit and they couldn't help her. Well, in the games, it is called Spotlight. If somebody is shy, or you have a big group, but you want some particular people to speak, you just come up with some situations when others can't do anything, and this is just the only person who can save the whole mission, well, the whole party. Okay, so just when we create games, well, the structure looks like this. You choose the target language. So we have all these indirect questions. Then you think of situations which are not natural for these phrases. And so you think, okay, what problem can it be? At what setting will it be? Will it be fantasy? Will it be sci-fi? Or will it be like real life? And we created some non-playing character. James performed all of them. He spoke for Alex and for all other people. And of course, as a teacher, you have to be quite artistic, or how to say.
Not autistic, also for me. No, but so when I'm doing this on the phone, I like to add in different voices and different accents, because also the students should recognize different accents if they're going to be using English out in the big wide world. So yeah, I like to mess around. Sometimes my I don't know, my Australian turns into Indian by the end of the call, but they get a range.
And when your students get more and more familiar with this type of games, you have still a big group, you can divide it into smaller parties, and in each group you can nominate a game master, well, a strong student who can do like James's work and just run the game. So this is how it works, well, actually. And so in our Facebook group, RPG in ELT, you can find all the slides for this game, like for the complete game, if you want to use it with your students. And well, actually, I even rewrote, redesigned it for younger students, because well, I don't work with adults these days. I work with teenagers. Well, with those, not even with teens. Well, they are 11 and 12, so I redesigned the situation for them. And so it's like a school trip, it's not a business trip. And if adults meet adult people, adult characters, so teenagers, they meet other type of characters. Well, so you have to create a lot of characters to play this game. Well, it makes it more interesting. And you know, the feedback from our students was like, well, in this type of games, you like, it's like real situation and you are really stressed. And well, and you live through this situation, and then when you are in this situation in real life, you don't feel so stressed in real life. Okay, James, you can just explain it in better English.
No, you got the point across. Yeah, you have to. I mean, in the old days when we used to teach in the classroom can feel like a bit of a cocoon. And what I mean by that is it's a very sheltered and very artificial learning environment sometimes. And, you know, there's only so much we can do without taking the students physically to the airport in this case. But by introducing realistic situations and putting them under a little bit of pressure, like they would in real life, then it forces them to improvise. And learning a language is fine, but using a language is about improvisation at the end of the day. So if we're just practicing the language in a very brittle and protected form, then when it really matters, when the students have to remember it in a real life situation, then it's not as likely. So we need to recreate that pressure, or at least those situations in the classroom or now online, and hopefully their the recall will be better when they actually need it, which is why we teach, hopefully.
So we started this group on Facebook. So this one. So, and well, actually we are going to put some information there and to share some ideas. You know, today when we all have to teach online, so these type of games, they can be a very good way out. Well, this technique can help us with our lessons. Well, we don't see our students face to face, and with this type of games, you don't have just, so yeah, you need a lot of imagination maybe, and a little bit of creativity. Yeah, and then you can run the game, but it's really fun just to run the game. So just, if you are not in this group, just join it. So we've got already some materials available there, and we are going to add some more. Okay. So any questions, any comments? So we've been talking so long with James.
Yeah, Lena, sorry, you said, yeah, I think you said already, but just to repeat, the slides are all there ready for download, so you can use exactly the game that we played today, and also there's an adapted version for the kids.
Yeah. Okay, and well, actually on Sunday, James and I are going to run a 2-hour workshop where we are going to practice some more games and to explain a little bit how to create your own games. So I know that we've got already about 10 Russian teachers registered for this workshop. So, but you are more than welcome to join this workshop as well. So if you are interested. So here is the link.
Easter Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's Easter in Italy, yeah.
Well, it is here, yeah. In Russia, it's next Sunday, right?
Easter is in a week. Here in Moscow.
I'll miss church.
Okay. So
any questions at all? Anything that comes to mind?
I just wanted to say it was a lot of fun, and you can really feel the real life kind of pressure. So it's really helpful to practice that, because you don't have a lot of time to think, and things are happening. So it's definitely closer, as close as it gets, I think, to real life, and it's very entertaining.
Yeah. I remember there was one game James ran this game, and then I watched the video, and there was a group of students. There were 3 students in the group, and they were getting ready for a very important presentation. So they had to meet some of investors, but on the way to the meeting, for some reason, they popped into the pub, and then dice rolling showed that they got drunk, and they failed the presentation. And nobody expected them to behave in this kind of way, because, well, actually, we thought that they would just go to a cafe and have some coffee, but for some reason, everything ended up in a pub.
Actually, it was my idea. I did take them to a cafe, and then Alexander insisted that we have a beer, and then Ilya insisted that we had another beer, and so I had to run with their ideas. The dice and the students decided. I was a mere passenger.
Okay.
So yeah, any other questions or comments? You can contact, I'll leave my email anyway, or you can contact Elena also, probably. I don't mean to put words into your mouth, Elena, but if you want to email me with any questions that come up later, then please get in touch.
Oh, you just can just join the group and ask any questions.
Right, yeah, that would be better actually, then everybody could see them.
One video with my students, and actually as soon as I get more permissions from my students, I can post more videos.
Sorry guys, what's the youngest age you've gone with this? How young are you?
Well, actually, in Russian, I play with my little daughter. She's now 7, but we started playing with her when she was 6, but it wasn't her like native language. But with my students, I started playing with a group of 9-year-olds, and their level of English was A1, and it works. Even with A1, they try to express themselves. But the idea is, so as an English, well, as a teacher, you have to come up with the situations where they can use the language, well, which they can use at this stage. Yeah, but, well, my 9-year-old students, they worked pretty well with this, and they had a lot of different ideas how to do this or that. Well, my daughter, well, she wasn't very quick with ideas. Her elder brothers usually led the party, but still, well, I think at any age, but well, 8, 9, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't have students that young, but I've used it with certainly lower levels, and it's like any class. You have to adapt your language. You have to grade your language to the students that you've got, and you'd grade the input language as well. So it can adapt. The concept works for any age. I mean, if you're old enough to play, you're old enough to do a quest.
So one more interesting thing about these games is these choices. Well, actually, when you can always ask your students, and what are you going to do now? And you don't offer, well, any situation. So they say, okay, I'll call Alex. Or, okay, I'll go to the airport. Oh, no, I'm not going to the airport. I'll stay at home and wait. And then the game will be played in another way. Okay, then if there are no other questions, maybe we can stop here and let everybody relax. And
It's time for aperitivo, Elena. In Italy, it's aperitivo time.
Okay.
From our own kitchens, but.
So enjoy your aperitivo time. Yeah, you know, I was quite lucky to visit Rome on the 22nd and 23rd of February. You know, it was like my husband and me, we went to Rome. We had a meeting with James, and then we left Rome, and then everything was locked down. Okay.
What a coincidence!
It wasn't us. We didn't bring anything. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
So, okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.